What's up, guys? Very good morning to you all. Today morning, I have published a very special article in WhatsApp. I have got very good responses for that, and many of guys appreciated me and told me try to implement this one. It will be a superb thing. Like that, a lot of comments I got. So I'm recording this video in order to explain what is this process, how this idea has arrived, and what is our DSSC role for this one. Those things I want to explain here. So still I didn't submit this proposal to our president, Ginny. I didn't submit anything because I want to give a surprise to her as well. And also I didn't submit this thing to our board as well. So guys, first of all, I will explain this one. Then I will make the proposal here. After that, we will discuss and we will suggest whether this is a good thing or not, and try to implement this one. And I ask everybody, just wait for 10 minutes and listen to this presentation. And if you have any questions, queries, you can just comment below. Right, guys? Now, you all know that we are suffering from a crisis. We do not have fuel, we do not have medicine, we do not have gases, and lot of essential things we do not have, and lot of queries there. And petrol prices has been raised again. Now it is more than 400 rupees. So that means those days when I was in A levels, I feel like it is below 100. Now it is more than 400. Like the inflation is very much, so we can't afford this one actually. So people are suffering, babies are dying without going to the hospital, inability of having one petrol liter. So very unfortunate things are happening. So big crisis is going on. And I have seen that now high level road, Kandy Road, Nigambo Road, Cole Road, crowded areas. But the thing is, now we can just cross the road without going to a cross space, because there are no vehicles these days because of the fuel crisis here. So that is one thing. So all of things, and also we cannot come to the universities because the problem is we cannot have a transportation, and also we have to deal with the online environment, and that also we are having a lot of problems. So these are only some of the problems that we are facing. And the reason for this one is you can tell many things related to this one. You can say that is the low governance of the political environment, more policies, and also the wastages, and the what we call without giving priority for the essential things, and no administration. Like that, there's several things you can tell, you can argue, but and also for these things, as the solutions, experts, professors, and economists, they have suggested, and they have given their ideas and suggestions, but those things are fully theoretical oriented. So what we are lacking, guys, we are lacking the implementation. We have the knowledge, we have the suggestions, but there is no implementation. Why we are not going for the implementation? That means we are lacking of the creativity, we are lacking of the out of box thinkers, guys. Out of box thinker. Who is this out of box thinker, guys? Out of box thinker is a person who is uh, who is who is thinking beyond the frame. Beyond the frame is, now we are in universities. So in universities we are academically fluent, and we follow a framework which is given us by the faculty head and the faculty staff, and that is the rule of the universities, and you have to cover that one, and you have to get the grades according to that. That is the framework that we are following. Okay, but so guys, they are thinking just getting a first class degree of 4.0 GPA, that is enough for their livelihood. So your ultimate aim is to get the high grade, get a good class, and somehow to get the what we call uh, 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 somehow to get the degree, and somehow to find a job. Because out of box thinkers, they think beyond this one. They think, why I'm working under somebody. Actually, these out of box thinkers, they are fully independent. Fully independent. They they do whatever they want. Okay, and also the main thing, if even they do whatever they want, they have a focus oriented goal, but they want to go that one and they want to achieve that. So I want those sort of people, uh, who are uh, who are having an intention, who are determined, and can dedicate and sacrifice their time for a special target. Okay, so after that, what we are going to do? Okay, we have the problem statement. We have the problem statement. What is this problem statement? That is the crisis, dollar crisis. All those things are happening because of the dollars. We do not have dollars. Because of that, we can't import milk powder, we can't import gases, and we can't import the medicine, like those things. So many of those things are we are not we are not producing in our country. So and also we are not self nourished country, therefore we can't afford for those things. Therefore, what our solution? So the politicians, they are telling that because of the pandemic situation, uh, the tourism has corrupted. Tourism industry, it didn't go in the right way, and also the farming industry also, because of some of the experiments that they have tested, it hasn't gone in the right way. Like that, they are telling, they can give the excuses, but guys, we do not want excuses, we want the implementation of it. Right? So guys, so how do we implement to overcome this dollar crisis problem? So I have come with the concept called smart Lanka concept. That is the smart country concept. This is the first time uh, uh, a suggestion has come for the fully automated and fully going to smartize the country, smartize a complete country first time. This is the first time suggestion is coming to smartize the country, because it is very difficult. There are various difficulties coming when considering this type of situation. The first challenge, what is your implementation? What is your implementation? So my implementation is an information system which having all the database of all the people in the country. But we are not taking your name, we are not taking your identity, we are not taking your address, we are not taking anything about you, but we want you to be in our database. We want you to be in our database, and you will be having your own identity. That means anonymous identity. That is the identity that is created by you. And also you can maintain your own profile, like the way you are maintaining in a Facebook or Instagram profile, you're maintaining, you will be having your own profile. But now your interests and your necessities, your essentials, your difficulties, and what you want to do, all of those things you have to mention. Even you are a person with anonymous identity, you have to publish the necessities that you want and the products and the services that you are providing and the difficulties you are facing and some sort of features you have to publish. Then, according to that one, the recommendation will come. The guys, the most difficulty that we are facing here, there is no matching with the demand and supply. Perhaps we will be having the goods and services, but the people do not know where to find out those goods and services. Because of that, there is a inequality distribution between the goods and services. Because of that, the demand and the supply curve is not going in the right way. That's a major problem that we are facing. And the next problem, so if we can balance the demand and supply, that means we can control the local economic system. But that is not the solution for the dollar crisis, because we want to get something imported from the other countries. So that we want to have dollars to increase the what we call increase the dollar consumption or the dollar amount of the country. Now the person who is having a profile in this system, he can start his own startup. That means when you want to start the startup, you have to dedicate some of the capital. But here you do not want to pay anything. You can start your own startup according to your will. Okay, according to your creativity. There are special frameworks. If you are requested, then you will be getting those things, and according to that, you will be getting that one, and you will be consulted by the experts to create your own start. Then according to your goods and services, you will be recommended by the other audiences as well. Therefore, you can find out your target audience, and according to that, you can generate a cluster, and you can provide your goods and services, and you can generate the profits. Okay, when you are generating profits, it will be coming from not only from Sri Lanka, from the other countries. Like if you are doing a startup related to the tourism, if you are doing a startup related to the plantation, if you are doing a startup related to the what we call the textiles, then what will happen? The dollars will be generated. Dollars will be coming to the Sri Lanka. Okay, so also that if you are a person who is having a very good imagination and the creativity, and if you want to do a startup related to the vehicle industry, and if you want to do something new, okay, you will be guided from this one. And also you will be if you want, you can get something to start the things. Okay, so you are getting a lot of things. Okay, because we will be having a very large database. Okay, people will support each other. Okay, and also people will support the people will facing difficulties, but there are some security problems. We will maintain those things. Okay, even this is anonymous, we will be knowing that there are some fake accounts will be generated. Okay, those things are we have to control those things. We will look after that. But how do we start this? To start this one, I think you got an idea about how how this give a solution for the crisis. Now, how do you start this one? Now, here we want to get the total population. That means we want to do a census survey here, not just a sample. We have to go each and every houses here, and each and every office and people to collect the data, what they are feeling difficulties, their real abilities. Okay, now anybody can create a profile, but we want to make sure that those things are real or not, because only the people that we are collecting data, those people only create a profile here. Okay, otherwise the fake accounts cannot be generated, because even you are not even your data is fully private, or some of the one of the primary key will be available to verify whether you are existing, whether you are a real genuine uh, partner in this profile, partner in the system. Okay, so therefore we want to collect data. To collect of the collecting data from the full population, we want to have at least 40,000 volunteers. We want to have 40,000 volunteers. So this is a big challenge, guys. That's why people are discouraged to do this type of novel projects, because it is very expensive to collect data, very expensive. So we want to collect data. One thing is we want to have somehow 40,000 people volunteers. Okay, if we can find out those 40,000 people, we know that in the Aragala here also we are having more than 100,000 people. Okay, but here they are just coming to this area, but here you want to work hard. You want to work hard because you want to get the data, and you want to maintain the privacy of those data. A lot of things you want to do. Okay, so we want to have those 40,000 people. And the next thing, we want to have a very good unbiased media support. I think if you can distribute this one all over the people, and I think the Sirius TV is a genuine unbiased partner, because we know that they can do a lot of things. Because if we get a media partner, we do not media sponsor, we do not want any other things. With our 40,000 people, we can do we can implement this system without any difficulty, because having a very good unbiased media support means we can do a lot of things. And after having that media support, media sponsorship, and also the having the mastermind group of 40,000 people, we can collect data, and we can store those data. Store those data means by giving an anonymous identity. Okay, anonymous identity. We can start up the system. Then they can create their own profile, and they can tell what are their difficulties, and the community can support the others. Like that way, can do a lot of things, and you can cultivate your good attitudes also in this system. And from lot of things we can say. And one very good advantage also I can say, that now normally for an election we have to waste more than 100,000 Sri Lankan 100,000 crores of Lankan rupees. But if you can do it by this system, by just having your fingerprint and one of the primary keys, you can show who you are, and after that you can contribute to the election, and after that the results also are fully automated and released very soon. So you can save those money which is wasting for unnecessary things. And by that way, for lot of things we can contribute by this system. Okay, and this system will be a blessing for all Sri Lankan people, and it will generate dollars to the country. Okay, so now that is the suggestions, and those are the concepts. But implementation is the hard thing. Any person can suggest these things, any person can give ideas, but ideas are not worth without any implementation. So I want, guys, your full support for this one. So what you want to do, you first translate the article that I have mentioned in English. You can translate into Sinhala and Tamil, and share that one in your LinkedIn profile, share it in your Instagram, WhatsApp, and also Facebook, any other social media platform, share that one. Share it into groups, share it by individuals, and do that one and cooperate this one, because we want to somehow overcome this problem. And also the people who think that yes, I'm the person, this is the right choice for me, I'm also seeking for this type of opportunity, and those people can join here and they will be the future leaders of the system. And also guys, if you continuously do this one, we can reach from third world, because we are in third world, to first world very soon. And in we know that we are in the third world. Our fathers and grandparents also were in the third world, but in near future, our children will be live in the first world. So that is our dream and that is our focus. We want to go to that one. So guys, you share this one and give your comments, give your ideas here. Then we can implement the things. So thank you very much. I'm warmly welcome your ideas, and we'll get touch with me, and I will give you an update very soon. Thank you very much.